I went vegan when I found out that the pain energy of the animals actually transfers to your spirit. So I went vegan for spirituality and found out eventually that when you go vegan for spirituality, you go vegan for everything, because everything has spirit. So our dish is adobong gulay, adobong mushroom, kangkong, including sweet potato, carbohydrates, fiber, micronutrients, vitamins, and minerals, all in one dish. So usually I just need about like 3 cloves of garlic. We're going with red onion. I'm gonna use sweet potato, which is kamote. I'm just gonna peel it up, dice it up, and this is gonna be my carbohydrates for my go foods because I'm gonna do my workout later after this. The star of this adobo recipe that we have here on Veg on the Edge is the oyster mushrooms. I like using oyster mushrooms because it's very, very versatile in terms of it being a great meat substitute because it just has like the texture of meat and the chewiness of it, even though it's not part of the plant kingdom. It's actually a fungi. It actually is cholesterol-free and fat-free, and it's low in sodium. So, you know, we're gonna need that when we add the soy sauce to our adobo. You can't have adobo without soy sauce. You just clean it up, you wash it up, make sure that it doesn't have any sort of dirt on it. And of course, when you make adobo, you also can have adobong kangkong. So I'm gonna add this beautiful bouquet of water spinach. And usually what I like to do is take out the stems, put it aside. I like putting in this last into the dish so it doesn't cook right away because the stalk and the leaves are different consistencies in terms of thickness. So these are actually gonna take a little bit while longer to cook. And if you add the thinner part of the kangkong in first, you're gonna overcook your vegetables, and you don't want that to happen because you lose the nutritional value of whatever you're cooking. Our heart chakra is green, if you guys didn't know that. So much so because love comes all over the earth because it is made of Mother Gaia. And the more you eat your greens, the more love you have for the planet. Lots and lots of fiber in this, guys. The stalks themselves, you can see how fibrous it is. So when you bite into it, that cleans your intestines. So a healthy gut is a healthy immune system and a healthy body. Like I said, you gotta eat the rainbow. I wanna add some color, and it's gonna come from the red bell pepper, which actually has a lot of vitamin C in it. I like using sesame oil because it's a natural food, has alkaline in it as well. I just want to use a little bit just to saute. So the pan is already hot. We can now put in the garlic first because we want to toast the garlic. That's the first that you want to put in, just a little bit so the flavor comes out. In goes our red onion. There you go. We're gonna add in our kamote. So we want to add some water just to soften it up just a little bit. Then we're gonna add our soy sauce. The soy sauce that I have right here is less sodium. Of course, whenever you want to be into healthier foods and dishes, you want to have less sodium in it because sodium will actually clog up your arteries and your veins. So you want to use less of it, but just enough so the flavor comes all together. That's why we're not gonna add salt in this dish anymore because of the sodium and salt in this already. I have here cane sugar vinegar. I don't use the vinegar that's typical in the market or the grocery stores that's, you know, it has a lot of ingredients that you can't pronounce or sodium benzoate, preservatives, additives. I don't like anything like that that's not natural. So this is actually like the pinakurat. Yeah, about 2-3 tablespoons. Of course, to taste later as well. So this is spiced vinegar. We're gonna let that simmer in. So you want medium heat, just the right tenderness that you don't overcook it, and also it doesn't get all like mashed potato-y inside the dish. I'm gonna add a little bit of banana blossoms. Also, the good thing about banana blossoms is that it has the texture of meat. We gotta add in our whole peppercorns. Got black pepper in here. But to add more of the flavor of making it adobo, of course we're gonna crack in some black pepper as well. Nice. Look at all that steam. Whew. I'm losing weight just cooking, so I love it here on Veg on the Edge. Cooking up amazing plant-based meals with a twist. Not your typical Filipino food, guys. Just because I love adding more micronutrients into it. It's all about health and wellness here on the show. Just about a cup of oyster mushrooms. That's an awesome part about this particular ingredient because your flavor can get into the grooves. And when you bite into it, bam, packed with savory goodness of this adobo. We're gonna add in our kangkong, the stalks. I love it. Look at that color. It's popping. So you've got like the orange from the kamote, the bright green coming from our kangkong, and I'm gonna add in our red bell pepper. The thing with red bell pepper, I don't like cooking it all the way because the fact that it has a lot of vitamin C in it, you don't want it to get too hot or else it's gonna diminish its potency. So we're gonna add that in there. Boom. There you go. Love it. That's how you make dishes. Packed with micronutrients, packed with flavor. Now I'm gonna add in the rest of the kangkong. I really like kangkong because of the fiber I get from it. Like after eating it, a few hours later, like 6 hours, boom, straight out of your body. And that's really what you want to have in terms of your diet. Any sort of diet that you're into, you always want to add more fiber. I've been vegan for about 2.5 years already, and it's amazing. Honestly, you're never gonna know how amazing and how wonderful it feels to go on a plant-based diet until you actually get to that side of the fence. Grass is greener on the other side, guys. So a lot of people actually think that I went vegan for health reasons because I've been a fitness ambassador for like the longest time since 2014. But I share with people. I went vegan when I found out that the pain energy of the animals actually transfers to your spirit. So I went vegan for spirituality and found out eventually that when you go vegan for spirituality, you go vegan for everything because everything has spirit. So now I'm vegan for health, I'm vegan for the animals, vegan for the planet, vegan for the water, and vegan for you guys as well. It's all just one same consciousness, one world, one planet. And now, even with everything that's happening in the world, everyone's finally realizing how interconnected we all are. So we're gonna add in the laurel leaves last in adobo like they typically do. I will add in 3 for good measure, just because 3 is just like the Trinity. More onto spirituality. There you go. In lieu of Mother Nature and Mother Gaia. Sweet, this is ready to eat. Hey, that rhymes. Look how colorful this dish is. The thing I like it the most is that it has almost every color of the rainbow, which coincides with our chakra colors. So we have the red bell pepper for our root chakra, the orange from our sweet potato for our sacral chakra, green for our heart chakra, and of course, we've got white for the top, which can also be the color for our crown chakra as well, or the 8th chakra center, the energy center that is source itself. I love it. Like, look at that pretty little laurel leaf on top there. Oh my gosh. If only you guys could smell this. It smells like heaven on a plate. And you know that because of all the color that's inside of it, it has so many micronutrients that's gonna help you boost your immune system and fight off diseases. So we're in La Union, we're in Vitamins here at Urbis Tondo in San Juan, which is the surf town of the north. We are actually right in front of the beach, and thank you so much to Vitamins for producing this lovely setup that we have here. So there you have it. Thank you so much to everyone for watching Veg on the Edge. I'm so grateful to all of you. You can't imagine how grateful and appreciative I am that you watched it and want to get into more eating healthier in your diet, because when you eat healthier, you're eating healthier for yourself, for your family, for the planet, and for your spirit. Because health is wealth. You are what you eat, so you might as well as eat so many colors of the rainbow. There you have it, guys. I'm Cassie Umali for Veg on the Edge. Peace begins on your plate.